Hi, my name is Fraser and welcome to Graphic Card Repairs. So today we have this Palit Jetstream RTX 3070 and this card is reported to be artifacting, and this card has come from a retail shop and they wanted us to take a look. So there are 6 cards in total that he has handed over to me. So let's put this card on the bench and check what happens or what shows up on the screen. So I'm going to boot into Windows and see what shows up. Let's see if we get a picture. And we do get a picture. Let's boot into Windows. There you see. We already see artifacts. Okay, let's continue. I'll boot into Windows and take a look at the drivers. Let's open Device Manager. And we already see an exclamation mark on the 3070 driver. There you go, error code 43. Okay, so this is related to memory. And let's turn this thing off and let's run maths. Let me shut this thing down. So it could be that one of the memories is faulty. So let's find out which one. So this card was pretty clean. I didn't see any kind of dirt or as if it was used for mining or something, but very strange. So anyways, let's continue to run maths. Let me switch over to the internal display. Okay. So the display that you see now is through the internal display, but the card is still installed as primary. So it's going to run the default maths test. I'm sure it's going to fail, but let's find out which one. It looks like D. I can see D all over the place. Channel D. Let's open. Okay, this one is blank. So I'll just switch over to the 3070 folder and run maths from there so I can take a look at the report. So the problem this one is showing blank is because on this particular drive it doesn't have I think permission to write. So I have to fix that. It's pending for quite a long time, but it's just that I haven't found time to get this thing sorted. But anyways, let's run maths. So it's going to show us the same error message that it showed earlier, but this time we will get the report. So we'll take a look at the report. I'm just waiting for it to throw up the error message, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the report. There you go. Okay, so it's channel D1 that is showing faulty. So there's one memory that is faulty. So we'll go ahead and put this card on our workbench and continue from there. But before that, let me just check NVMT. So I'm just going to switch over to the NVMT folder. Okay, I do see warnings. Let's see if we can see any kind of errors. Let me scroll down. And I really don't see any errors on D1. in NVMe. They all look to be okay. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I do see warnings, but the readings that are showing are absolutely fine. There's nothing that shows up. Okay, so this time NVMe is not really helpful, so I'm just going to refer to the MATS report that I got, and I'm going to shut this thing down. Okay, so for the benefit of those who wanted to see the dismantling of the card, I'm just showing you that part where I dismantled this particular card. Normally I just skip over directly to the card, but there were some requests that were made by some of the viewers that they wanted to see how the card has been dismantled, so I'm just showing that for them. Okay, so I'll just try and remove the sticker, so I'll just keep keep the sticker intact so I can put it back again. So on a Palit gain board and I guess another card where you have just 2 screws at the front as well. So I just have to use some tweezers to get this thing off. There you go. Okay, so the card has been dismantled. Okay, so I'm just going to take the thermal pads off the ones that I require to replace the memory for, and that's D1. So I see that the thermal pads are good, so I can reuse them. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't destroy it. Okay, so for the benefit of those who want to know how to count, let's count the faulty memory. So that's A1, A0, B1, B0, C1, C0, D1, D0. D1 is the one that's faulty, so that's this one. Let's prepare this card to get this thing removed. So I'm also just going to remove the plastic connectors so that I don't melt them because they would melt very easily. So just have to be a little careful when working around plastic. After this, I'm going to preheat the board, turn on the preheater, and start to remove the memory. Okay, let's begin. So I'm just going to cover the core. So if you're wondering why you need to really cover the core, is I don't want the heat to be transferred onto the core. So I'm just going to I use this aluminium just to cover it so that I don't interfere with the core. Not that it would, it's okay, but I would still do it. Okay, so let's start with the repair now. Okay, so the memory has been removed and the pads cleaned. So I'm just going to wait for this board to cool down a bit. And then I'll measure just to make sure that all my contacts are proper. So I'm just going to keep this aside. Okay, so the board has cooled down. Let's measure the pads. Just make sure that these pads are making contact with the GPU core. You know, these are small things that would save you a lot of time later on. So at this point, it's not important what the reading shows, but it should show a higher reading. So if the points are making contact with the GPU core, that means it would show a 0.2, 0.3 reading. So I'm just checking the data lines. You know, sometimes I would even go ahead and check for voltage, that's 1.8 volts, and other command lines as well. But over here right now, I'm just doing data lines. Okay, so let's heat this board up and prepare this card for installing the memory. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so the memory has been installed. I'll just wait for the card to cool down and then put this on the bench. Okay, so the card is on the bench. Let's boot it up and run maths again. And we have a picture. Let's switch over to the other display. So okay, looks like I just knocked off the camera. So in a short a couple of days, I would be changing my test bench layout. So I have purchased a stand where I'm going to install my bench. So and I would be installing the the PCIe extension cord, and so the GPU would go directly, instead of on the motherboard, I would be installing on the extension cord. So let's switch over to the folder. We already have a pass, so I know that it's going to pass anyways, but I'll still go ahead and do that. And once I complete that, let's install the cooler. And once that's done, we'll run into Windows again. So I know it's going to pass anyway. There you go. Okay, so let's install the cooler back again. So for the benefit of those who want to know how to install or assemble the graphic card, this particular model, so this video is for them, or this section is for them. For those who don't want to go through the process of watching this entire installation or the assembly, you can skip this part and move directly into the testing. But as of now, let's continue. So I'm going to use my magic cloth just to brush off any flux that has been left over. So some might be wondering, why am I spreading it over? It would anyway spread out once I put it in the cooler. But it's just that I want, there's nothing, no right way or wrong way of doing it, but I like to spread it over. Some would put across, some would just put a big blob on the center. But I like to do it this way because, I just want to, when I install the cooler, I want to make sure that it's making contact. Sometimes especially when you remove the pads, or change the pads, sorry, it sometimes doesn't make proper contact. So it gives me an idea if, which is the area that is actually making contact. But it's just my way of doing it. So as long as the installation is proper, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. You make an X, or spread it over, or you make a O, or whatever design you like. It really doesn't matter, as long there is just enough, just the right amount of thermal paste, and you're going to be fine. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm putting the the connectors in the right place and not messing it over. And we just have to use some tweezers to get this in place. Okay. So when I received this card was really in good condition. There was not much of dirt or anything. So whoever was using this card maintained it really well. Okay, I'm almost done. That's the last screw. Okay, I think there's one screw here. Okay, time to put the stickers back on. Okay, I can't find. Okay. So it looks like the sticker is stuck over here. Let me gently get this off. There you go. The sticker on the screw is back. Let me get the second one out. So you do get these stickers on AliExpress, so in case you want to get this thing back, you can always, instead of trying to maintain this, you can just buy the stickers. So anyway, going forward, I've already placed order for all the stickers. So, and also I'm going to put in my warranty sticker as well. So after I repair, I'm going to make sure that I make a note, because I do provide 90 days warranty to all my customers. Okay, so we have a picture, and let's boot into Windows. Loading into Windows now. Okay, so the drivers are already installed, but let's take a look at Device Manager. Let's see if our error message is gone. Yes, there's no exclamation mark, and it says the device is working properly. So let's run FurMark. I'll just open GPU Z, so just to make sure that all our sensors and everything is okay. There you go. So I don't see any kind of artifacts, so this is a good sign. Okay, so I'm just going to keep this running for about 25 minutes or so. So I'm just going to observe the temps, if the temperatures are normal. By the looks of it, it's within the delta, the GPU temperature and the hotspot, so which is really good, and looks okay. The power draw is okay. The clock speeds are okay. It's within the specs. So this card is a fix. I hope you like this video. If you do like this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And do make sure that you leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I do make sure that I respond to all the comments. So thank you for watching. You have a good day. Bye for now. Cheers.